So hello guys, welcome to the video. So in this video we will solve the question, sort the matrix diagonally. Alright, so firstly I will explain the question and then we will try to solve it. So the question is, basically we are given a matrix of let's say this is an example of 3 into 4 matrix, 3 cross 4 matrix, and what we have to do, we just have to sort the matrix diagonally. So the matrix is 3 3 1 1 2 2 1 2 and 1 1 1 2. Alright, so what we have to do, we have to just sort it diagonally wise. So we have to take every diagonal and sort it out. Alright, either it is sorted or not. Alright, so now what we will do, we will just see the output. Alright, so if I sort this diagonal, so what will I get? 3 to 1 will get sorted and get 1 2 3. Now I will sort this diagonal, so I will get 3 1 2 of 1 2 3. Now 1 2 is sorted, so 1 2 is sorted, and 2 1 will get sorted and become 1 2. So alright, I hope you understood this, and this was just the question. We have to just sort it down, and this was before pic and this was after picture, so we have to just create this into this. Alright, as we have to just print a sorted manner of this array, of this matrix. Alright, so now what we will do, we will just place a count sort in this. If you don't know count sort, then you have to go to level 1 videos in time complexity. You have to see again the count sort method, because count sort method is very important for this question, as count sort method will be used to sort the diagonal or the matrix. So count sort will be called, and inside count sort I will pass my row and column. So row or columns are 0 1 2 0 1 2 3. So this is 0 0, this is 1 0, this is 2 0, this is 0 1, this is 1 1, this is 2 1. Alright, so this is 0 2, this is 1 2, this is 2 2, and you will find out again. Alright, now every time we will sort it out and we will just increment our I and j, because if I do not increment my I and j, how will I just traverse the diagonal? Because if I will only increment my I, so I will traverse only the rows. If I only increment my j, so I can only traverse my columns, but I have to increment both I and j. So for example, if I am standing here at 0 0, if I increment my I and j both, so what will I get after this? After this I will get 1 1, and 1 1 is this. And when I will increment 1 I plus when I will increment my I and j in this 1 1, I will get this answer. Alright, so this answer is, so by this we will achieve the diagonal sorting, the diagonal traversal. Alright, so by this we will achieve diagonal traversal. Alright, so I will delete this all and let's write a pseudocode for this code. So what can we do if I want to pursue count sort? Then I have to create an extra array. Alright, so I will create a map named array, a 1D array of size, let's say 101, because one of the constraint of this question is that we have given only a matrix of maximum 100 elements. Alright, so we will take one extra element so that our map does not get full, and this is our extra space for this question. And after this, what can we do? We just take a extra space in count sort. If you remember, this is the original, this is the extra space. So, and at the values of, like for example, this is 3, so I go to this 3 and get the value of this 3, the value of this array, value of this index is 3, and at this 3, now I will add at this 3 at the index 3 of another array. So let me write another array and original array. At the index 3 of original array, I will increment 1. So this is what we did in count sort. Alright, if you do not remember, then I will again say you to please go and first see the video. So what we'll do, we will just simply create a while loop which will traverse when I is greater than m and j is sorry, I have written when I is smaller than m and j is smaller than n. Alright, and when I is smaller than m and j is smaller than n, what I will do, I will get this map and the index inside this map is ij, and I will increment this. Alright, I'll increment this out. After this increment, what I told you, I will increment my I and j both. Alright, so this is the one part of this question. I'll take it also, and I will make this shorter to just store it. So I will store it here. Alright, now what will I do? When I will fill my map. Alright, now my map is filled, my another array is filled. So what will I do? I have to create a for loop from k 0 to the length of this map. So I will write map dot length, and inside this for loop what will happen, I'll first check that the index of map, the element of this map is greater than 0. So I'll write map of k. If it is greater than 0, then only this while loop will work. And what I will do inside this, I'll write my matrix. I'll change the value of my matrix. Alright, and I will put this value k in my original matrix, and I will decrement the value of my map. So I'll write map of k minus. I'll decrement the value of my map. So if there is 3, so I'll decrement it and make it 2. Alright, and after that also I will increment my I and j. Alright, so this is just the code of it. So now let's go on to the Nardos website and we will code this out and submit this and see if it works or not. So firstly we will write the diagonal sort function. So diagonal sort function is very easy. Inside this we just have to traverse on every element for rows and columns and then called count sort. Alright, so I will write m is equals to mat dot length and mat 0 dot length, n is equals to mat 0 dot length. Alright, now what I will do, I'll take I is equal to r and I'll take my j is equals to c column which is sent by user. Alright, no, not in this. I have to take it in this count sort. Alright, sorry. So now I will just create my for loop starting from I 0 to I m, and I is incremented. Sorry. And when I is incremented every time, count sort will work, and I'll pass my matrix, row and column. Alright, so row is I and column is 0. Same for column also. Just I'll change the variables so that no confusion happens, and I'll change this m into n and this is j, and this will also change because I'll write j here and pass 0 and row. Alright, so when I will pass 0 and row, so it will just traverse the columns. Alright, after all this I'll get my matrix filled, so I'll return this matrix. Now the main thing comes, count sort function, and count sort function is very easy. I have to just I can copy this m and n because I will use this m and n here also. So now this is done. Now I will create my I equals to r and j equals to c. Alright, so here user has passed c and r. Alright, now r and c are passed. Alright, now I will just traverse my firstly I have to create a map also. So I have to create map first before traversing it. I was going to traverse it, but I remember now that I have not created it also. Of size 101, let's take it. Now I have to first fill it also. So let me fill this. So how will I fill it? I'll write map. Oh no, actually I have to create a while loop, inside which I'll check that if I is smaller than m and j is smaller than n. Alright, if this both condition is set, true, till then only we have to increment our j++ and I++. And inside this, what I am going to do, I have to fill my map by at the index of the value of matrix I and j. I'll increment it and then I will come back. Alright, so this is how map is filled. And when map is filled, I will again assign the value of I to R and again assign the value of j to C. After that, what I have to do, I have to create a for loop just for getting our answer. So I will write k from 0 and k to my mat.length, and k is incremented. Alright, this is all is done. Now I'll write my now I'll check a condition that my map, in my map I have written this. Yeah, my map, the value of the map is should be equal to 0 only, should be greater than 0. If it is not greater than 0, then I will not traverse on it. So I will stop traversing actually. So that till then my map is greater than 0. My map is incremented every time after matrix is assigned with the value of k, and every time I++ and j++. Alright, so this is the code for count sort. And yes, after all this, alright, so we do not have to return anything. This is the code for count sort. I hope you understood it. If you do not understood it, then please first understand count sort function or count sort question, then only you will be able to understand this code. So now I will run this code and see if it successfully compiles. Alright, so it is successfully compiled. Now I will submit this code and see how many test cases are passed. Alright, so no test cases passed because I wrote something wrong here. So what I have written, I have traversed this loop wrongly. I have to traverse it till map.length only, not mat.length. Now I will submit this code and see how many test cases are passed. Alright, so now 4 test cases are passed and 1 is not passed. So now I will find another error. So I'll see where is the mistake. Mat.length. Alright, so yeah, we should start it from 1, not 0, because already if there is 0, so it will not work. So I will submit this code and see how many test cases. Alright, so all test cases are passed. So I hope you understood this video, and if you liked it, then please share it with your friends and please comment down your thoughts below. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you so much.